Is the new Jujutsu Kaisen sequel manga just a ripoff of Boruto? First of all, I ain't even gonna lie to you, there are a lot of similarities, but in my opinion, I still think the answer is no. And I think there's 3 clear reasons as to why it's not gonna be similar story, so let me cook. First of all, let's talk about the similarities, with the first one being the fact that the power system is not native to the planet, with chakra being native to the Ototsukis and cursed energy being native to these beings called the Sumerians. And to me, the reason I don't think this is a big deal is because Akutami has always been open and honest about the fact that he's inspired by Naruto. He never tried to hide it or say that he came up with something completely original. Shoot, just look at Gojo and Sukuna. Just because Gojo's design is clearly similar to Kakashi's, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, it's a ripoff of Kakashi. They're 2 different characters. This is the same reason I don't say that Boruto is a ripoff of Dragon Ball just because they brought in new aliens from outer space. That's just super vague. And why I won't say that Boruto is a ripoff of JoJo just because the heroes are descendants from the old heroes. Now let me go ahead and talk about the distinctions between the 2. Number 1, the old cast is gone. One of the biggest things that I feel like has held Boruto back in terms of story and also in terms of uniqueness is the fact that the old characters were always around. This made it so that the new cast just didn't have enough room to breathe, because they were always in a comparison match with the old cast. Like, why would I want to watch Boruto and Sarada walking around when Naruto and Sasuke are literally right there in the background? This is one of the reasons why in JoJo's, the cast of the current part never includes more than 1 or 2 characters from the previous part, so that they're not outshined by the characters that you already like. Number 2, the stakes are entirely different. There are no characters that we know of, with the exception of maybe Yuji and Megumi, that can actually stand up to these new threats. And even if Yuji and Megumi are still around, they're like 80 at this point. This is clearly different from Boruto, with Naruto and Sasuke always being around and being in their prime. Last but not least, this is a spin-off with a clear planned start, middle, and end by Akutami. Boruto is a continuation. Akutami said it himself, this is only going on for 6 months, so this is a short story. So like I said, this is not a ripoff. Akutami is open about him being inspired by Naruto. And overall, these criticisms are just really vague, like an anime villain with arrogance. Like, come on, bro. But either way, that's just my opinion, but do let me know what you think about these similarities and if they bother you. Let me know.